Hello and welcome back to my Warframe adventure. In today's episode, we descend upon the kingdom of Duviri. Now, on with the show. Why, hello there, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from beyond the binary, and welcome back to my Warframe adventure. It is lovely to see you all today, and I hope that you are doing well. Now, as you can tell by the thumbnail and the title, today we will be beginning, if I bring you over here, the Duviri Paradox. It is finally time. But before we dive into that, I do have a few notes that I wanted to go over, talking about some revelations from the new war, as well as a little bit about something we discovered in the Codex in the last episode. So, shall we go and open up the notes? As you can see, if I tab over to my notes, there they are, we have three separate documents that I wanted to go over. The Zariman's purpose, the nature of time and eternalism, and the man in the wall revealed. I've not put these in any particular order. A lot of this is just sort of expanding upon theories that I've verbalized in these episodes. I don't necessarily think there's anything in here which is particularly revelatory that I've had off camera. So this is more or less little seeds that I've shared, you know, when we've been recording, that have then grown into a bigger and better idea. So let's begin with the Zariman's purpose. We've been given pieces of conflicting information regarding the Zariman 10-0's true purpose. By all accounts, it would seem as if the ship's purpose is to colonize the distant Tau. On board the ship are families, some with children, whom we see attending lessons in classrooms run by Cephalon Melika, with assistance from none other than Mother, who in this moment goes by the name of Eularia Entrati. Then, when reading the Ember Codex entry, which happened in the last episode, we discover it was instead viewed as a military ship by the lead investigator, Colleen, who, by all accounts, I would guess, is Ember. I believe Colleen is at the core of who the Ember frame is. But that's irrelevant for...
The system continues to fall into chaos. Check navigation for active invasions.
Mother? I'm gesticulating at the minute. My guess is these designations aren't mutually exclusive. So, number one, it being a colony ship. My best guess is that to almost everybody, the Zariman was, for all intents and purposes, a ship meant to ferry us to Tau. 2. Military ship, when in actuality the ship itself was nothing more than a twisted experiment of the Orokin. The question is, what were they experimenting? 1. Our capabilities to travel to Tau with what the Orokin deemed as nothing more than lab rats, or 2, what would happen when exposing hundreds and thousands of people to the void. So, again, we can see that from Colleen's perspective, and if she's the lead investigator, you'd imagine that she has a greater understanding of the Zariman project. So for her to refer to it as a military vessel, I think certainly reveals an added layer of intrigue as to what exactly the Zariman's true purpose was. And for her to go aboard a military ship and be like, well, hold on a second. There's kids in here? There's classrooms? What are we doing? So maybe that was only known to a select few, like there's a lot of misinformation going on here. Of course, there is the potential that because the Ember Codex was written presumably long before any of this really materialized in the in-game lore through quests and stuff, maybe it's something which has been mildly retconned, but I don't believe that's the case. I feel like had it been retconned, they would have gone back and maybe amended some bits. So clearly that this is accurate to the conversation which was had, right, between Colleen and this older woman in that flashback that we read of in the Ember Codex entry. So, to go back to this, our capabilities to travel to Tau with what the Orokin deemed as nothing more than lab rats, we can see that at the time of the jump, we're not using the solar rail. So, if you look at the scale of the Zariman, like when we were in the quest, the Zariman is gargantuan. It is phenomenally large. That's what she said. And, sorry, couldn't help myself. God, now I've put myself off. Maybe the technology on board was meant to be a experimental prototype debut of a new void drive or multiple void drives being used in tandem to see if that would be enough to carry us to Tau without the need for the rail. And then maybe it's then in us attempting this ridiculous jump that the problem then occurred. It's a lot of question marks at the minute, but God, I cannot wait to dig a little bit deeper into this. At the end I have here, the other question I have is, when the Zariman 10-0 departed, what were the sentients up to on Tau? It would seem that we are not in wartime, so if I had to plot this, I'm guessing, and I think we've got a lot of clues which indicate this, especially with Albrecht mentioning the Zariman parade. If I search the word parade, that'll bring me to it. The domes, the rail dedications, the unholy Zariman parade. Unholy. That's a strange word to use, isn't it? For something which should be this monumental leap in Oregon's technological prowess. The unholy Zariman parade. Almost as if he knows that the truth of the project is one of blasphemous intentions. The unholy Zariman parade. So, if it is a military ship, was the idea then, and this is just coming off the dome now, if it was indeed a military ship, and I'm looking at this from the perspective of what is open to the public appears to be a colony ship with the families, the classrooms, etc. But then what if there's a whole other sort of quartered off area which is just pure military? Weaponry, guns, cannons. Not cannons like you'd find on a pirate ship. I'm talking like futuristic space sci-fi cannons, you know. Stuff that would be used to instigate a war, maybe. I don't know. I'm just sort of spitballing because it's fun to you know, wonder what's going on. If it was indeed a military ship, was the intention to begin the war with the sentients via the Zariman? Again, these are all questions, nothing concrete, just, you know, possibilities. So yeah, the Zariman. That's a big thing that we learned about. Moving on to, and this is still sort of like scrambling my brain, the nature of time and Eternalism. We learned during our class with Cephalon Melica and Eularia the nature of how space-time works in the Warframe universe via Eternalism, or, as I've described it in earlier theories, a block universe. I think, totally unfamiliar with the word Eternalism. I'd only known about block universes. So, you know, knowing it as Eternalism is sort of a new one for me. My understanding, and please understand, this isn't researched thoroughly. Please do not come at me in the comments for this because I don't know. This is just my understanding. I daren't Google Eternalism at the moment in case it comes up with, you know, suggested search results, Warframe Eternalism, the Lotus Dice. I don't want to know anything. So, as I understand it, every path we could possibly take exists. Imagine a fork in the road. I could go left, or I could go right. According to Eternalism, there's a version of me that went left, and a version of me that went right. At that point, there is this diverging path also in space-time. These two versions exist at different coordinates in the block universe. So if we were to take a cube and imagine it's not infinitely big, but bloody near enough, within that cube, there are pockets, these little pinpricks, which denote these different pathways. And you can travel to these teeny tiny points within this block, which would then be that place in space-time. This version of reality, it's all the same version, so talking about versions of reality is a bit strange. You go to that different location in space-time where that different path would have been taken. This explains why we cannot die, which even Ballas references when he throws us into the void. When we die, there is another version of ourselves that didn't die in that moment. who we then continue on as in perpetuity. That's my understanding. I feel fairly confident that's the case. So the moment we die, and again, maybe this comes on and I mention here, is this a direct result of our deal with the man in the wall? Where the man in the wall is the one, through the void power that has been, you know, vested in me by him, is he the one that then sort of like basically puts us on the right path again? So when we die, that pathway fizzles out, but of course then there, you know, the law of every action has an equal and opposite reaction. We die, we live. The version where we die, we then swap over to the one where we live. We go to that different coordinate in space-time, if that makes sense. Which I know it's hard to wrap your head around, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around it as well, but I will be doing my due diligence and learning as much as I possibly can, because if that is how the game world works, I need to wrap my head around it. Is this a direct result of our deal with the man in the wall? When he offered us his hand during a new war, we reluctantly shook it. In that moment, we watch on as several other versions of ourselves collapse to the ground dead. Then we pan back to reveal only two versions of us remain. The operator and the drifter. So here are the other versions of me, as you can see. I don't know why when I click it, it goes down. Never mind. There we are. We all fall to the ground and die. And then we see this shot here, which shows the drifter and the operator shaking hands. And then we find, during the dinner scene, where we're sat opposite each other, as far as I can make out, you're the me that got rescued from this shit. I'm the one of you that did not. Not sure which one of us got it worse. It would seem that in that moment, all future possibilities collapsed into this one binary. The version of us who got rescued, again, to go back to the fork in the road sort of visual. One where we live and get rescued. Oh, no, sorry, not one where we live and get rescued. One where we're rescued, one where we're not. It's a binary choice. Rescued or we're not rescued. And in that moment where we shake the man in the wall's hand, it collapses all of these other possibilities into that one binary choice. So seemingly, from now on, there's only me and there's the drifter. As far as I understand. Here we go. The version of us who got rescued, the operator. The version, not versions, of us who didn't get rescued, the drifter. Every other possibility seemingly no longer exists, no doubt as a byproduct of this decision. So, my next question, how were they able to sit opposite one another? We can assume, due to the nature of Eternalism, that they shouldn't be able to coexist, as that would break the physics of space-time. Because if you have two divergent beings who are created from a decision made somewhere in this block universe, somewhere in this space-time, for them to both exist simultaneously is it's impossible. That should not be possible. So, how did they get to sit opposite one another and not have everything break? This leads me on to this. This only further leads me to believe that the void and its untimed denotation by the Entrati, or more specifically Albrecht, does in fact mean that, to a degree, the void exists, and again, huge quotations, outside of space-time, meaning converging paths can meet and not obliterate the fabric of reality. If the void exists, or not, the void is like this it's really hard to try and describe it given the information I have of it right now. The void is seemingly something which, again, it's hard to describe, existing outside of space-time. Like, if we've got the blocked universe, is the void like a separate little entity off to the side somewhere? Away from the block universe, meaning that things from the block universe can go to this separate block, as it were, though I don't think the void is a block. I think it's a plane. Not like, you know, one that flies in the sky, like a plane, that we can go to where there is no time. There is no coordinate. God, I'm gone off the deep end. If you imagine a... God. I know I've lost the plot when even I'm sort of grabbing my head. If the block universe has an X, Y, and Z coordinate, right? X, Y, and then Z. My guess is the void doesn't have X, Y, Z, but instead maybe has an X and a Y. There is no Z to show time moving? Like it's a two-dimensional plane, whereas we're in this 3D, 4D, whatever, block universe. I hope that kind of makes sense, because I do feel like I've gone off the deep end a little bit. But yeah, I'm wrapping my head around it, and I love it. I really do. Like, again, to sort of just wax lyrical, wax poetic a little bit. I think it was during the Second Dream, or I definitely said it during the New War. The story of this game is incredible. And I'm only now beginning to really begin to, like, scratch away at the surface of it. Eternalism, the void, the man in the wall, the nature of reality itself, it's just so alluring. Like, I cannot wait to learn more and hopefully break open what exactly is going on in this world. I really cannot wait. It makes me wonder, you know, due to Eternalism, when we kill Ballas, is there now another... Well, there is, right? There's going to be another location in space-time where Ballas is alive. Is that how Ballas came to be here now? Somehow, like, did Ballas go into the void and then pop out now, these hundreds, thousands of years later? Who knows? But anyway, that's a whole other discussion for another time. The final note is the man in the wall revealed. Finally, we can see the missing finger. There it is, in case you missed it. This is, of course, the same finger that Albrecht and Trati studied, and we presumably are using in reliquary drives, or at the very least, mimicries of it. More importantly, he's a literal man in the wall. Like, that... Like, I was not expecting that. I wonder... And also, with the 6 arms... What is the diagram that I'm thinking of? Is it Da Vinci? I don't think so. Da Vinci... It is! Human body? Is that what I'm thinking of? Not quite. The Da Vinci sketch only has 4 arms. I mean, he might have 4 arms. I've gotten this crappy little picture. He might only have 4 arms. But it makes me think of Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man. Huh. This is something which has just come to me, so I'll have to research this later. Let me just go and copy a picture of the Vitruvian Man. Actually, can I? I might not be able to, because the Vitruvian Man has his, yeah, he's got his package out. Which, yeah, maybe YouTube wouldn't like me to get that bit. There we go. I'll crop it above just below the midriff. Here we go. Let's paste this in so you guys can see what I'm looking at. There you go. See what I mean? And again, this has only just come to me as maybe being a potential reference. Ah, cool. Anyway, I'll have to dig into that another time, because right now I've gotta go to Duviri. I wonder if this, to go back to him being a literal man in the wall, I wonder if this is how he and it has always looked, physically. Or rather, it's an amalgamation of his name, man in the wall, mingling with the nature of the void, and how emotions, and thereby thoughts and feelings, can reshape the world. Source, the Tiana Pass dialogue. I don't know if I've got Tiana Pass in here. Nah, the only Tiana reference I've got is here. Emotion? Nope. Over in Tiana Pass, I've shown you the pictures before. The Lotus pipes up about how emotion is creating the tunnel by which the 2 crystals are connecting, and how emotions can reshape the world around them being the crystals. And because of their longing for one another, that was able to connect them through the void. So I wonder, to what extent does that carry on? How much impact can emotion have on the void? maybe it is responsible for him looking this way. Because people have come to know him as the man in the wall, and because we're all collectively thinking of a man in the wall, he has become a man in a wall. That's my guess. He seems to say something. I can only make out Zarta and maybe Vom, which we know as truth, and the following Requiem note. Zarta. Its heralds are the stars it fells, the sky and earth aflame. I'd like to do a live dissection, don't let Tilragor hear me say that out loud, of this scene. I'm very excited now, and uncover any and all hidden secrets with you folks. So I don't know, again if we'll do that today, but when he appears, I can definitely hear Zarta. And I feel like I hear which I'm guessing is Vom. But I didn't want to go and do that in my own time, because again, I feel like that would be fun to sort of do with you guys live. I know it's not live, it's a recording, but you know what I mean. So yeah, there are my notes. Hopefully you've enjoyed that little deep dive. I think in the future, I'd like to do this more, because like sharing my immediate thoughts with you, I love, because then there's no question mark as to whether I've just, you know, gone off recording, gone into Discord and gone, guys, tell me what's happening, and then I've come back and I've told you what's happening. I'd love to immediately always give you my honest thoughts.
Tenno, there's a time-limited mission alert available.
I
Check
can't do it.
navigation.
I cannot do it, Lotus. I wish I could, but I cannot. They keep popping up, and I cannot do them. Yeah, sorry. Give my initial thoughts and feelings, and then go away and expand upon them in a way where you can still see it's what I've been saying. Because then I can deliver you what I think is a higher quality sort of breakdown, as opposed to me flailing and like finding an inability to find like a good purchase on something. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed that. Let me know if you'd prefer that in the future, because to me, I really enjoyed getting into the nitty-gritty here. So yeah. Anyway, without further ado, let us go and do, or begin, the Duviri paradox. I am playing at the moment as Gauss Prime, who, if I bring you over here, you'll notice I've not played at all. I got Gauss Prime off of the Foundry just a second ago, and to bring you over here again, you can see I have been farming Gauss myself. Here are the Radiant Relics. So yeah, I'm really happy to have Gauss Prime. I'm still yet to earn Gauss. I have gone and run more Disruption on Sedna, and I've just, yeah, still don't have it. So I show you my inventory once again. Gauss. You can see I've got 2 neuroptics, 2 systems. The chassis continues to evade me. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, I really liked this helmet for Gauss, but look what happens when I put it on him. It looks really small. I look like a pea head. So if we go to appearance, go to helmet, I mean, maybe I'm over-exaggerating. It just feels so... yeah, I don't know. Like, compared to how bulky the armor is, I don't know. I look a little bit silly, maybe. Whereas that looks... yeah, I like that. That's better. So yeah. We're also rocking, of course, Exceltra Prime, which is Gauss's weapon of choice. And if I go to upgrade, you'll see... 25% reload speed when sprinting, bonus doubled when wielded by Gauss. And I am using this Exceltra mod, which I've been trying to re-roll. Maybe I can quickly try and roll it again now? Let's see. Can I do this? So if I come here and type in Exceltra, I don't have enough Kuva. Never mind. That's another thing, by the way, Kuva. Like, I'd love to know more about what exactly Kuva is. It's just this thing which has always existed and always had this power. But it must have come from somewhere. What is it? What's going on? Anyway, let's go over here and finally begin the Duviri paradox. Now, if you're watching this on release, I hate to say it, this will be the last video for about a couple weeks, give or take. It might be slightly less than that. I'm about to go on a little break for Christmas. My son is turning 2 in just a couple of months, and this is his first proper Christmas where he can actually, you know, like, understand what's going on. And earlier today, we actually met Santa. Not to brag. We're on speaking terms. So yeah, it's the only time of the year I ever really take off. It's really unfortunate that it's falling in the middle of my playthrough, I hope that you guys understand. Like, I'm not like leaving you. I'm not quitting the game. I just want to spend time with my family for a couple weeks. And again, it's the only real time off I take every year. So, yeah, I'll be back. But I'm hoping I can leave you on a high note with the Duviri paradox. So let's dive in, shall we? There it is. And we've got Angels of the Zariman to do, which seemingly involves the Drifter. I'm guessing this is the operator. Okay. Who the hell is this? The Angel of the Zariman, maybe? It's got to be like the void entities that we see. Like, look at that wing back there. Does that not remind you of the structures we saw in the void? I really want to go through my notes as well during my break to try and make these look better. Like, yeah, look, compare this, like these shapes, all of this, with the wings you see on this angel. Fascinating, isn't it? Then we've got Jade Shadows, which shows this Warframe? Question mark? Who doesn't look familiar to me. Stood before some sort of sentient. And then down here, Whispers in the Walls with a humanoid character. Who is that? I'm not going to click. I don't want any spoilers. This is probably an Orokin, but Whispers in the Walls makes me think Man in the Wall. Anyway, we're not doing those today. We're doing the Duviri paradox. Oh, okay. And so we're dealing with masked Orokin? I say that because of their elongated right arms. But then they appeared to be metallic. Okay. Enter the kingdom of Duviri. Mission tasks, the spiral. I've hit begin. I thought maybe cinematic might play. Okay, let's come over here. We'll click on the spiral. Okay. What's happening? Hello? Where are you taking me?
Begin again.
The sound!
Royal Highness, ladies and gentlemen, and entertainment. How many times will one dissenter die before accepting their fate? I ask you once more, how many times will one fool die? How much will one proud human soul suffer? Before bending a knee to the greatness of their eternal king. Citizens of Duviri, it is a well-known fact to each and every one of us, yes, that the unbent knee must be broken.
My God. And I'm guessing this is meant to be the drifter, right?
Again.
Ever get that feeling you're stuck? Spinning inside your little wheel,
Sometimes.
only to find you're right back where you started.
Oh
And
my.
so it goes. Day by day, year by year, until you're dead inside. You feel nothing. You're just a prisoner trapped in the spiral of someone else's dream.
Okay.
Begin again.
You've made the king furious. And not just him. Me! We've both had enough of you! By order of His Majesty Dominus Thrax, death by
Impaled.
You will look at me when I...
But you can't send it back to hell.
Alice! But you can send it back to hell.
Even better! Death by meteor!
What the fuck?
Is that the Lotus's hand?
Wake up, wake up.
Oh my God.
Remember.
Let that. Okay, we'll theorize in a second. Take different UI. Sirocco. Dax. Oh, he's
Now
dead.
what?
2 guidance. This way. Okay, follow the hand. What is happening? This is incredible. Okay, can I stealth? I can stealth. Okay. Guidance again. I'm gonna go for the assassination. No, I'm not. Never mind. Okay, never mind. Run away. Okay, the first one died really quickly. And yes, by the way, I've noticed they're called Dax. Okay, it wants me to go this way now. Okay. I'm tempted to run because this guy is not taking no for an answer. Can't shoot through the glass. Okay, this has gone horribly wrong. Okay, so...
What's gotten into you, Drifter? You seem a little emotional.
Again, I'm familiar with the name Thrax. Okay. So we want to stealth. None of that silly shit I was pulling last time. Sorry about that. So it's leading me this way. But then it seemed to stop before. So from here, let's try and go this way. Because if I look at the map... Whoa! Okay! I was going to say, I can see there's a friend over here. How am I best to reach them? We can smoke screen. Oh. Oh no. I have an ultimate. Okay, that's not helped. Okay, I'm going. We're just gonna run. Is this what you're meant to do? Absolutely not. But I did a colossal mistake. Whoa!
Maybe this will help you relax.
What? I'm not relaxed at all seeing that. I'm going to be honest with you. That's kind of scary.
What's gotten into you? Where's that apathy I've come to love?
Dominus Thrax.
I have you in my sights.
Dodge! No! Yeah, we got it. Dodging again. Whoa! Look at the Zariman! Whoa! Holy shit! Hello? That's not good. Find a way across the bridge. Okay, these ones I can shoot. For some reason, the other guy was refusing to die. Can I void jump? No, void sling, should I say? Wasn't sure if maybe we'd acquired some of the operator's powers. Okay, what does the hand think I should do? Let's follow that. Wow. Let me get a picture of that. And these hands outstretched to the sky. With this effigy of, I'm guessing, Dominus Thrax beneath it. Get a picture of that as well. Wow, wow, wow. Oh. I don't know what I was expecting out of the Duviri paradox. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's our friend! Mount! And I'm guessing now we can make the jump across the bridge. Left shift the... Okay, and space to jump, double jump. Okay, let's go! Geronimo! Woo! Okay. I don't know how far away I'm going to have to run, but I'm going to follow this road for as long as I possibly can. There's some color here. That seems good. Should I go in here? Where's the hand going? Nope. I've gone the wrong way. Sorry, I got a bit carried away there. Martylith statues restore health. Come on now. Martylith? Martylith? Oh yeah, look, there's someone like in the stone. And look at the structure of it.
It's okay, Keith.
Keith? Keith? Is that... Look at this horse. Keith. Okay. I'm guessing with a C-A-I. T-H-E. Keith. I don't really know what to say. This is wild. Dominus Thrax. Again, I've run into Thrax enemies on Lure. And they are black and white, devoid of color. I should be using the hand more often. I just get carried away and keep running. Okay, sorry. I'll follow the hand from now on. I'm getting too carried away. Where do you want me to go, hand? I will follow you. I swear, if it leads me back to the statue because I needed to hop off the mount and click on it. I've got a feeling it's going to. So I'm guessing that hand, again, it is the lotuses, right? Oh, now it wants me to go down here. I went down here already, you cheeky git. Okay, then we turn left. I can hear it. I can hear it saying things. It's the lotus. I can't hear what she's saying over the sound of the hoof beats. Talk to Bombastine. Hello, Bombastine? Who are these guys? This guy's got like a cute little beanie. Just trying to look at their faces and clearly get a whiff of their armpits. Yep. Smells good. God. I'm just lost for words. Bombastine. Let me try again. Bombastine.
I am the Bombastine of the courtly stage. Until that witch Lucinia took it from me.
Lucinia. Okay.
A fancy new hand, sire. Lucky you.
I don't belong here. Shit. I don't even know why I'm talking to you. You're just some Thrax plaything, right?
Too true. Not like you. No matter how much work I put in.
I'm just looking for a way out of here.
A way out when all of us are obliged to stay.
Where?
A Thrax
Yonder.
plaything. Yonder! Hey!
Don't get in my way.
Okay.
The audience loves you. Of course they would.
Duviri. The kingdom of Duviri is ruled by King Dominus Thrax. The king title hasn't been officially sort of in there, but I'm guessing, as it's a kingdom. I put Dominus Thrax and then King Dominus Thrax. We have run into the following characters, and I'll update this as we go along. Bombastine. Described as a Thrax plaything by the Drifter. By the... God, I'm struggling to type because I'm just so... I don't know, I'm all over the shop. So I'm wondering then if these are literal... But they're Dax. It said earlier they were Dax. Unless in the moment I misread it. Dax? ... question mark? Because this Dominus Thrax almost seems like a petulant child wanting to play with his toys when he's like, again! I want to go again! Let me play again! So I'm wondering if this whole area, the kingdom of Duviri, is in fact a byproduct of this Dominus Thrax. If these are his playthings, and they appear to be marionette-esque. Like, look at their bodies. They're crafted, right? They're metallic. I like how a little bit more colors coming back, or maybe that's just my fancy. Yeah, I'm just trying to really get a look at their sort of bodies. Not in like a crude, perverted way, but a inquiring mind kind of way. I doth protest too much. Cool. Cool. Let's keep going, because of, you know, I could sit here and ponder about what's... Wait. Is that a Shorzin? It is. And we can hear them sing. I love this. I love everything about this. That view on the horizon. It was, I think, the first time I properly, like, threw my arms in the air and was like, what the hell? This is incredible. In reference to the skyboxes was when I arrived on Deimos. Little did I know what would await me in the future. That right there, that's wallpaper material. 100%. I'm wondering, to an extent, if Duviri as well might just be some sort of afterlife within the void? Because if these guys are based off of Orkin, which I would wager they obviously are due to the elongated right arm, and if there are Dax here, is Duviri, again, like this sort of realm where they can continue to exist? Maybe, again, this is all because of Dominus Thrax. He is the one keeping them alive. Oh, I know it's leading me that way, but I want to come look at this. Another one of these healing statues. Nice. I want to look at this statue here. Who is this? I'm guessing just another...
Void looks into me, looking into the void.
Who said that?
I've been doing this all my life, and I'm not even tired.
The void looks into me. Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't be here yet. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Oh my god. And look, they still use knives and forks. And a little dessert spoon as well. Okay. Oh, that's a much...
Keeping busy. Saves you from having to do any thinking.
I use the same trick in real life. I don't like to be left alone with my thoughts. They scare me.
Eternity. Well, I can't say I like it.
Well, we kind of got the drift from that, from the fact that Dominus was able to keep me in thrall, going over and over and over and over again, so much so that I knew the words of what the Dax would say. If I walk away, I wonder if she'll have another voice line. So if we come over here, let's see if we can trigger another voice line. Is this enough? No. I thought
I could go get run over by a Kaith again.
Oh! Okay, that's big. So Kaith are the names of these horses, which look incredibly similar to the ones that we saw in the photos aboard the Zariman. Kaith. Mercurial steeds we ride upon within the kingdom of Duviri.
Wonder what it's like to be a tree.
That's
or a rock.
Yeah.
Or a fish.
Yeah. I wonder the same thing. Give me just one moment to scour my pictures and see if I can find when we first arrived on the Zariman. Because I definitely took some pictures, didn't I, of all of the different posters. Okay, here we go. I've found some posters. I don't think hold on, bear with me. I don't think I can see the horse. Oh, we can, kind of.
I look into the void. The void looks into me, looking into the void.
Here we go. I'll take a picture of what I can see, and then we'll put that in the Kaith tab. Image aboard the Zariman 10-0. Yeah, that'll do. I don't know if I can do that like that. I don't know if... No, it doesn't like me doing that. Aboard the Zariman 10-0. Oh, whatever. Sorry.
Eternity. Well, I can't say I like it.
Zariman 10-0. There we go. Sorry. Okay. Duviri. Kingdom of Duviri is ruled by King Dominus Thrax. The denizens here exist for eternity. Is this some sort of afterlife that exists within the void itself. We've seen characters who appeared to be both. Oh, it's good. It's good that I don't remember. Yeah, sorry. Appear to be both Dax and Orican in appearance. One such Thrax mentions they don't remember. Is that a byproduct of being here for eternity, or are their memories lost when coming here? Question mark.
Guess I could go get run over by a cave
Okay,
again.
let's actually do the quest, shall we? Wow. Wow. Okay. And oh, it's something that I should probably have mentioned. Last thing. The hand of the lotus. The lotus's hand appears. The lotus's hand crashes down like a meteorite beside the drifter at the, I was gonna say at the beginning of our time here, but for him he's been here God knows how long. At the beginning of the Duviri quest. I think that's better. Duviri quest. It latches onto our own hand, replacing it, and serves as our guide. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hey. This is yeah, we can hear her talking again. Lotus, what is it? What would you have me do? I feel like I'm playing like an open world action RPG almost. Dismount Kaith? Wait, is this? This reminds me of the table we sat at on the Zariman.
What the hell?
Shut the front door. What the hell? I need to get a picture of that. Some sort of void entity wearing one of the neural masks, which is synonymous now with Albrecht and Trati. What do I even log this as? I guess I put this under the Zariman, which will be down here somewhere. Open a new tab. A dead void creature suspended above us during a sequence of the Duviri quest. Interesting to see them with the neural sentry mask on, though. It reminds me... Hold on, wait. Wait a second. I wonder if this is... bear with me here, because I might be about to say something crazy. Which I feel like I can say at any moment in these recordings. Look at the arm... No! Don't take me away! Oh. Come on! I'm sorry. Wait there, please, operator. I'm going to say something crazy. Look at the gold armbands here and here. Now, I get they're probably going to be something that a lot of the Orican wore, but hear me out. I'm going to guide the reflection into the light. Sorry, game. I am not being oblivious. Compare this. So I've got the picture still. Where is Albrecht in Trati? Did I paste the picture of him? Where would that have been? Where would that have been? Reliquary Drive, Man in the Wall revealed, Nature of Time. We got a picture of him. We got a picture of him. I don't know where our buddy put it. Okay, hold on. Wait. Give me one moment. One moment. So let me paste this in at the bottom. And then if I go and find a picture, which shouldn't take me too long. So here's one example. Let me go and grab this. So here's the statue which was on board the Zariman, which I would say, again, is him, because we can see the same statue when we are down dealing with his untimed door. There's a statue of him there. But we should have somewhere, if I keep going back. Here it is. Here's a picture of the man, the myth, the legend himself. And I want you to pay attention to something. And again, this might just be a common thing worn by most Orokin. Golden bands round the wrist. Golden bands around the upper arm. And we can see those same bands, though not clearly here. You can see some of the bands on his wrist. Looks like 3 golden bands. Oh, and would you look at that? Would you look at that? 3 golden bands on this guy's arm as well. Again, am I jumping the gun? Probably. I imagine, you know, it's just a theory. Just a theory. What if this is meant to be a representation of Albrecht? Or... oh, the whistling again. Sorry, yeah, what if this is one of the statues of Albrecht, but that has been... transformed? I don't know. I don't know, but I love that visual. Absolutely love it. And again, to see the 3 golden bands around the wrist, which match up perfectly with what we know of Albrecht and Drati. My guess is this is one of these statues. One of these here. That has been twisted and transformed by the void. It's cool though, isn't it? It's cool. Anyway, guide the reflection into the light. Can I look at myself? Oh, look how much smaller I am. Do you feel like they've made me even smaller than normal? What? That's not how small I actually... come on. And what is that in my hand? Is that meant to be one of the toys? It looks like a little figurine. Okay, let's lead him into the light. Sorry. There you go. And then where's the next light? Over there somewhere? Yeah, there it is. Oh. And then where's the next one? Up there. Okay. I don't know how to... oh, so if I come around here... oh, perfect. And then we climb up here. Hey, that's cool. And then we meet in the middle. Wow. What a creative sequence. Yeah, there it is.
For the person who has everything, a little something extra.
Bombastine. 20 intrinsics. I love the UI.
Be on your way. That oreworm is hunting, and it has your scent.
Is that what they're
You
called?
could buy some time if you fed it Lucinia first.
Oreworm. Orokin worm. Huh. Okay. Let's mount up. Let the hand guide me. Where are we going now? Back this way. I wonder if we'll go to this town that I inadvertently ran into earlier. Oh, yeah. Would you look at that? Oh?
I am your cloud above, your fire below, your reckoning.
Oh, okay. The distorted colors are such a cool touch. Such a cool touch. I missed the hands going down. I'm too busy running to be looking up at them. Unless I can see them here. Oh, yeah, look at that. What the hell? Do I need to jump onto that, do you think? I mean, it doesn't seem wise, but I can see a jumping ledge there. I love how this looks. Not that they've done it so far, but like when sci-fi plays it safe and doesn't explore the wild and wacky potentials that are available to them, it does feel like a missed opportunity. Again, not to take shots at Star Wars, but you know, I feel like every other, you know, film we're on Tatooine or something that's Tatooine adjacent, you know, again, not to shit on Star Wars, because I actually quite like it. It's more so just, I like when shit like this happens. And we're given a little taste of something that would be otherwise impossible to really explain in a traditional, say, like, fantasy setting. Okay, I'm guessing we're gonna jump. Let's do it. Nice. Oh, what is this? No, don't run away, I'm gonna be a... It's a rabbit? That did not look like any rabbit I've ever seen before. Okay. Geronimo! What? Excalibur, mag, and vault? What is this behind me? This is not the same chamber that we started the game in. What? Okay, now let me follow the quest. Sorry, I just... like a squirrel. I see things and I need to explore. It even says explore cave in the top left-hand corner. Wow.
Right now, you're thinking, is this real? Or some fevered dream?
Is that Teshin? It bloody sounds like Teshin. You guys. Once again, they've cooked. This is crazy. Okay, let's chat. Teshin? Is this you?
I'm wondering why the hell this all feels so damn
I've got
familiar.
actual goosebumps.
Emotions, they guide where others fail. The king's spiral takes away time, experience.
You don't seem like the others.
I am
Oh!
Teshin. Yes, and this is, well, it was you that named her, remember?
Soul, terror, or lure? Oh, I don't know. Let's go with lure. I'm gonna say lure. The reason behind that is I feel like lure and I are entwined in a way that few other things in this world are. So to have a familiar companion, I suppose in some ways you could view Lua, the moon, as a companion of ours. We'll go with Lua.
Lua, I miss the ebbing.
What did you pick?
Of that pensive
Out of curiosity, folks.
Here, we spiral in the constant glare of an absurd purgatory. You need to break free.
I'm just so tired.
The figurine you pulled from the paradox.
The paradox.
The lost toy of a temperamental child. You need only to find the rest of its pieces.
You can't be serious. You can keep the doll. I've got to get as far away from this as I can.
You know you cannot run from here with Thrax on the throne, but by all means, try again. I'll even give you my blades.
Ah, right. Sun and Moon, right. So we, again, I don't know why we got these when we unlocked that junction, but we did. The game gave us the Sun and Moon blades. I've not been able to equip them, presumably because it's meant for the Drifter. Now, I know they're there. Drifter intrinsics? Okay, sorry. I can't stop looking around. Oh, what is that? That's Sun and Moon. Stop it.
Until the next spiral, then.
Wow. And again, the fact that there's Sun and Moon, and I could name the rabbit Soul or Lure or Terror. Spend intrinsics, okay? With pleasure. So I'm guessing then, this version of Teshin is just another in the block universe. Again, when he died, is this a version of Teshin that lived, or is this the dead Teshin who was able to find his way to Duviri? I don't know. I don't know right now. There's so many possibilities for what version of Teshin this is. Drifter intrinsics. Hello. Summon. Oh my god. Tap 1 to summon your Kaith. And we can upgrade this. While riding a Kaith, press 3 to command it to stomp. Fast travel. Smooth path, plants, and rocks are marked on the map when you ride your Kaith. You can name your Kaith at rank 8. Equestrian Bond. Receive Kaith summon for Origins. Oh shit, so we can ride around. Oh, I mentioned before I'd love to ride along the plains of Eidolon on a magnificent steed, and it would seem I might be able to do that. Use the map to fast travel to other drifters. Okay, well, let's rank this up, shall we? And now we can upgrade these later. I'll look at these when I have more intrinsics. At the minute, I don't have any, so I feel like it would be a waste right now to be looking too deep into that. Leave cave. I'd rather talk to Teshin again. Can I not talk to Teshin again? I'm not leaving the cave. We need to explore what else is around here. Combat tips. Quick shot, power strike, target lock. So if I hold right click, I can I can lock on? What in the souls? Hello? Oh, this feels so strange on a mouse and keyboard. Okay. And then I can swap back to my gun. So that's how to go to melee mode. Quick shot. Okay, so. Nice. Okay. This, again, it's strange locking on when I'm using mouse and keyboard. I normally use a controller if I'm playing a game like that. Oh my god. I just... How come every other main quest seems to introduce not only a brand new system, but like a whole new world within Warframe? In more ways than one. It's not just as simple as going to another planet or some strange dimension that exists within the void. It's like DE has this prerequisite. Oh, if we're gonna add that to the game, well, we're gonna have to, you know, create this whole new system. I was gonna say it's overkill. It's not. I mean, yeah, it is, but it's welcome overkill. If that makes any sense. Wow. Keith. Detail? we could like fully customize. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, hold on. Let's quickly do a little something. Let's quickly do a little something. I want to go for like a purple blue number. So if we chuck in a bit of purple there, accents. Let's make that like a more vivid purple color. There we go. And then a missive, I want that to be like almost a pinky purple. That looks kind of vanilla. Copy coat colors. Yeah, it's not the greatest, is it? Maybe we throw in like a splash of white as the secondary color, maybe like a... Oh no, I'm not even a fan of that. That'll do. That will do. And then as for the look, it is said that the great Dominus Thrax prefers Histonarm Caiths above all other breeds. It was on the back of a Histonarm Caith that Thrax himself learned to ride. I don't want to click on any of these in case there's like little spoilers to be had in the descriptions, but cool. I'm glad that we can customize Caith, our lovely Caith. Over here we've got, oh shit, Tenno script. I wonder if anything will change here in the future. Wow. So clearly, from what we can see, we're aboard the Zariman, right? Like this little realm that we find ourselves in is within the Zariman. Appearance? Oh, hello. Oh, wow. Look at that. RTX on. Huh. And then we've got the frames over here, but I'm guessing I can't do anything with them. Wow. Okay, well, let's leave the cave. I'm sure we'll be back soon. I don't want to spend too much time looking and... Oh! Who is that?
I'll make a new friend. Trying to make me jealous, are you?
Oh, if...
I'll find him soon enough.
Okay. Break enemy block with heavy strike. Okay. I don't know how many times you want me to do it. Hold to block, sure. There you go. God, this is so strange. If you time it well, you can parry enemy attacks. Press right click. Okay. Ah! Nice. Reflect incoming projectiles while pressing... Okay. Okay, wait, I need to get a bit of distance. Nice. Okay. Press 3 to restore health. Done. Enemies can also break your block. Tap left shift to dodge when you see those attacks. Okay. Each drifter weapon has a different power strike. Hold right click and then middle. Yep. That shoots a beam of light. Like the Master Sword. Enemies have special abilities that can be interrupted by using your E quick shot. Okay. Okay, I didn't aim that very well. Okay, God, that's going to take some getting used to. Scroll to change locked on targets. Press R to lock onto an enemy. Okay, yeah, I'm there. Defeat enemies using what you've learned. Okay. Sure. Let's see how we get on. Okay. I don't know how... I don't think I could have parried that. Okay, let's keep moving. I'm shitting the bed. Okay. Let's give this a go. I wanted to try and parry them and it did not go very well. Shit. Okay, I think I can parry now. Nope. No, I butchered that. Try again. Let me parry you, please. I give up. I'm going to parry you instead. Never mind. Neither of them want to attack me anymore, which is unfortunate. Melee me, please. Oh, fine. I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, then we'll go for a blast. That should more or less finish you off. Not quite. Dodging. Okay, now that we've just got one guy left, this should be fine. I really wanted to try and defeat them with parries, but the game had other ideas. Okay. I didn't time that very well. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, the lock-on is throwing me off a little bit. I wonder if I can just play without it. I feel like that's better. I was drifting too much otherwise, and that was really throwing me off. And then I proceed to completely fumble. There we go. Oh, and again. I just can't do it. There we go. We got there. Okay. I know that looked kind of ropey at the end, but I think I get it.
Didn't I warn you?
And then there's the aura worm. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to play locked on. That was a little bit tricky for me.
Anger personified.
The aura worm Loden.
You must find a way to the mainland.
Did you see its tail unfurl? That was so cool. And I love that you got Thrax in the clouds over there. That is so cool. That almost looks like an angel. Am I reading too much into that? Like you can see the wings? Yeah, I am reading too much into it. Ignore me. Yeah, I'm hoping we can jump across here. Hold left control and space to fly. Hold space to ascend and left control to descend. Okay. Holy. Wow. Okay, we need to land up here.
If you are done gallivanting across the skies, might I suggest finding shelter on the mainland before Loden's wrath is turned upon you?
Of course.
You're thinking, is this real?
Huh.
Some fevered dream. All right, Teshin. I'll try it your way.
You remember. Good. Now, we can begin. Warframes. Brought here by the paradox. In the world beyond the wall, they were the weapons of a warrior caste called the Tenno. I suspect your hand may offer a way to control them as they did. Choose.
Do you want me to choose? Okay. Well, I have all three of them now, so I feel weird picking one that I've already... I guess, I mean, like, do I go for Volt again? It would be appropriate for me to pick Volt because that's my baby. I don't know if I'm going to get Volt outside of Duviri, though. Not that it matters. I'm going to go Volt. Me and him are, you know, we're tight. Oh, that's strange. Volt is inside a vault. Just ignore the bug.
Relax. Let your mind adjust to the dissociation.
And he's still there. Is that meant to be the case? Who knows? I don't know. So, what weapons do we have? Piranha. Oh, I'm having to pick. Oh, I see. Vasto revolvers equipped in each hand. Piranha, chew through the enemy with this vicious automatic hand shotgun and Lex. Let's go for the Vasto. Again, I have all of these weapons outside of Duviri, which is, again, slightly awkward, because otherwise I could pick the ones I don't already have. Let's go for the Cronin. And then I'm guessing I get to pick a main weapon. Oh, no, that's Lex again. Oh, here they are. Boltor or the Tigress. I do love the Boltor. We're going to go Boltor.
I think I'm ready.
Then go.
Okay. Let's go back.
The King's
on the
Reach
default
is
vault
weaker
again.
here in the Undercroft.
The Undercroft.
On the surface, I suspect this Warframe would be a liability, attracting his every worm. But here, you can roam free and revel in its power.
So, what am I doing here, Teshin? A joyride?
You are seeking a paradox. You'll need more than her hand and my blades to survive above. Here they come.
That looks like a rather ominous shadow, doesn't it? Of like someone's head. With the arm outstretched. Okay. This doesn't feel like the Bolter I'm familiar with. Like, at all. I'm not going to complain. Trauma Clamp. And yeah, we're dealing with the Corrupted. I'm trying to figure out if that would affect them. Like, if I... Does that act as, like, my own ability to damage them, I wonder? Okay, let's climb up here. Nice. Nice. God, this feels strange, you know, being back to, you know, playing as Vault of all things after everything that's just happened.
What the hell?
As I understand it, a Warframe is more than a machine.
It is.
A hybrid creation. Your senses are linked now.
Enter the portal. I am just in love with this. And the music, listen. Hello? Where did that come from? This is just... Let's go. Let's do it. Woo! And then the music stopped. Okay, so that is Dominus that I'm looking at. The Undercroft. Which is seemingly somewhat outside of Thrax's jurisdiction. While he's still able to see me. Rune Marrow, hello. What the heck is Rune Marrow? Oh, there it sucks them all in. That's sick. I had a feeling that's how they might work. Oh, that's so cool. Nice. Okay, let's try out the Akvasto. We may as well, right? Yeah, let's try it out. Hit the clamp, zap them again, just for good measure.
Tenno, but I have seen worse.
Teshin!
Sure. You want to tell me what's so special about these Tenno? This ain't so hard.
From the other side, they command the self-same powers of void that make the walls of our prison. I suspect the paradox is their attempt to help us.
Huh.
There's something else down here.
Yes, a paradox. You must find it.
Okay. With pleasure. Under here. Okay. Oh, is it? Oh, it's the classroom again. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, before I go in there, let me just quickly mosey in these other rooms. Just in case there's anything interesting. No? Okay. Oh my god. Runic Compact. Rune Marrow. Very nice. Okay, I jumped the gun. It's not the classroom, but it is. It is the room. Very similar to the one where we had our meeting.
The Tales of Duviri.
The Tales of Duviri? Okay, I'm sure. I love a book. Love a book. Okay. Where are we going now? Oh. Oh, wow. What an amazing view. Hello? Mom.
Of course. I didn't trust her.
Wait.
Why not? Well, she was sentient. I told you already. No. I didn't know all that yet, did I? We believed as the Oregon had us do.
I don't want to go in until we've exhausted the dialogue. Almost sounds like Teshin's having a conversation with himself and discussing, again, his own faith in the Lotus, right? And I know the game wants me to go that way, but I mean, if you're going to open these up to me... This is, again, once again, very similar to where we sat down and had that meal with ourselves. And the picture was it. This is it. There are our parents. And there we are, swaddled up in the cloth. Wow. But then this is different. See, previously there was a wall here and there was like a little kitchenette here. So this is like a half remembered version, it would seem. And then we've got another mirror. Drifter. That's the operator. Oh! WTF? Where are my arms? What have I done? What's going on? Maybe if I walk in here, it'll fix itself. Fingers crossed. Press white box while wielding your melee weapon to lock onto an enemy in front of you.
It was war.
Okay, we're back.
After all, it defined us. We were made to hate without reflection. No vacations. I suppose Saturn, maybe. I've always wanted to see the rings up close.
Okay. Oh wait, Excalibur's no. Oh right, it's just Volt left. Teshin?
Oh, feeling better? That Warframe took a greater toll on you than I expected.
Who are you talking to?
If you are recovered, we must begin at once to seek the other pieces of Thrax's figurine. I expect they will manifest the same as paradoxes on the surface. Gear up, look around, and tell me when you are ready.
I can't. I've seen this scythe here. Can I have this? I kind of want that Teshin, to be honest. It's like Void Scythe. I see you holding back the real goods. Never mind. Okay, what do we have over here? Inspect figurine.
All his horses, all
his men.
The sooner you find the pieces, the sooner you get out of this place.
So the figurine acts as some sort of totem, some sort of catalyst, some sort of focus to allow us to leave. Okay, more weapons? Or are these the same? Warframe primary, Warframe secondary. Can I change these to any of them?
Drax will reset the spiral the moment he senses a Warframe on the surface. We will save that for the Undercroft. This should at least give you a fighting chance against his false Dax.
Okay. That makes sense. So until we go to the Undercroft, we are acting in the role of Drifter. Inspect Nama Vale? What?
How'd you end up here anyway?
Well, that tells us everything, doesn't it?
Through the eye of a storm. I'm not sure if I was dead or alive at the time.
Well, that answers a big question.
It's been too long for me. Maybe I was on that ship, or maybe the same way you did.
He's in a mood. See for yourself.
Hold on. I'm getting a picture. So, what we now know then of Teshin. We do have a note on Teshin, but maybe it's time to get a new one. Where is he? Teshin is a Dax? Yes, kind of. Right. Where am I? We want to go... I think I'm going to make a new Teshin. Duviri Teshin. This version of Teshin is a continuation of a version of him that fought Error during the New War. Or during a New War. I should change that to the New War. And I'll put here as evidenced by the Nama veil inside of his den. But then how long has he been here? Again, if we're viewing the Void, at least I am viewing the Void, as this like two-dimensional plane.
You have angered Thrax. And because he is a creature of emotion, his world follows. From the Duviri tales, the Prince of Fire.
I would have loved to have read that book.
In the story, the king's men had blades of molten steel.
The imp thinks he can send his clanking cretins to haul me away. As if I were nothing but a filthy tam snaffler.
Tam snaffler?
Rip their arms and legs off.
What the heck is a tam snaffler? Look at this guy's eyes. Anyway, what is this? Sargon Well. I got 6 Sargon Pearls. Nice. Yeah, apparently this is not a rock you want to be stood on because you phase through. Anyway. Defeat the Dax. 'Twould be my pleasure. We'll start out with the gun, and if need be, of course, I'll bring out the old Sun and Moon. 8 Sylph Sealer. Okay, the Dax are down here. I'm guessing now that I do have a blade, I probably can take a stealthy approach, which I would like to try if the game will allow me to. Okay, so looking at the minimap, they're all... Never mind. Never mind. Okay, he's floating. I don't really want to get near the edge because I feel like I'm going to fall off. Okay, let's try this properly. So... And I'm guessing I can just One more. I can't finish him off. There we go. We got there. Okay. Now it is time. Nice. Got him. We got one decree. Oh, what? It's like a roguelite? Hello?
As the
Greedy?
never-to-be king's fortune rose, so too did his fire, his indignation, his anger.
Is that Mother? Is that Euleria Entrati? I don't want to jump any guns because there's always reuse of voice actors. That is, I'm like 99% sure that is the same voice actor as Mother. Euleria Entrati. Open chest and defeat its guardian. Okay. Let's go. Actually, no. Sorry. I'm gonna walk it. Not because I don't know how to mount, but just in case I can get more resources. My number one tip for anyone new to this game is to follow ABC. Always be crafting. Oh my god, it is imperative. I'm currently MR20, and that's not through, you know, buying frames. I've crafted everything, and it's because I've just constantly been crafting new things. Agri formation. Agristone. Wow. Okay. Another one over here. Another two over here, sorry. One. And two. Hold on, I need to get another picture. This is peak sci-fi. And I probably do sound like I'm just constantly glazing Warframe and digital extremes. But it is done with purpose. And it is done because it is warranted. How the hell is this place gonna be something we interact with in the future?
Trick is keeping busy. Saves you from having to do...
I told the imp these void-sodden travesties were a stupid idea.
Oh, but they're so strong, Loda.
Kill one. Take what it's guarding. Prove me right.
Loden, I'll show you what I can do.
They go.
Can I look at the map? Okay, what do we got? So we got Chamber of the Muses, Titan's Rest, Kustos Arch, Nether Barrow, Fort Wormsoul, Throne Guard Barracks, Nether Barrow Crossing, Maidso Hamlet, Lonesome Outlook, the Amphitheater, Methilis Farm, the Citadel, Northwind Village, Neighbors Outlook, Orion Tower, Lunaro Court, Farbreeze Hamlet, Thrax Gardens, Upper Haven, Royalstead Pastures, and Ark Arbor. Ark Arbor. Wow. Okay, let's go and defeat this Guardian then, shall we? I do think I'm going to get on better without locking on. I get like the intention to sort of make it a bit soulsy. I don't like using the word soulsy. It's more just like action combat, isn't it? Like third-person action combat experience. But I think because I'm on a mouse and keyboard and I'm so used to aiming, it feels like I've got like some weird stick drift, but with my mouse. Where's the Guardian? Open... Oh, I gotta open it and then defeat the Guardian. Okay. Hollow Thrax Centurion. So this is the kind of thing that I've dealt with on Lua. I was curious to see if I could parry them, but I can't really figure out the pattern. And then he goes for another one. Yeah, I can't figure out yet. Okay, from now on, I'm going to focus up. Because so far, I've been, yeah, nearly dead. Oh, shit. Okay, Sirocco. There we go. I got a little bit carried away. Sorry. I don't know why, but if I play a game that allows me to parry, I've got to try and parry. I probably should do that later when I'm a bit more comfortable with their moveset. Thank you, Dominus Thrax.
Where you flailed about like a fish on a mud bank.
Oh, you bastard. What do you mean? Was I not, the vision
now,
of
anger is a powerful weapon, be sure of that.
Oh, it's definitely
but
mother.
It burns friend and foe alike.
Okay, sweeping blow, melee heavy attacks, create a shockwave, not bad. Swooping miasma, gain 1 mid-air jump, not bad. Jumping slide kicks, inflict 60 viral and 1 viral stack in an area. I do like the sound of that. Stormcaller, 100% magazine capacity, gain 1 electricity damage by every bullet reloaded into your weapon. I'm tempted between these two. I think sweeping blow is going to get more use. Enter the Undercroft. Well, if I go into the Undercroft, am I going to like change over to my Warframe? Let me just have a wonder. Can I shoot from my... Ah, I can. Okay. I might quickly do some collections of resources while I'm flying around. Agri formation. Yoink. Again, this is all gonna have a purpose. Let's go and regenerate our health at the statue. There it is. And then what do we have up here? Am I able to explore this area? Or is it going to be totally empty because I'm not meant to be here yet? Yeah, totally empty. Okay. These look like the Nikana weapons. I might be wrong on that. Then over here we've got these sort of crescent glaives. Okay. Well, I'll loot up as much as I can. We do have Silsila, Drakroot, Yao Shrub, Agrastone, Lamentus, and Sargon Pearl. Okay, let's go. Try that again. Yeah. And we'll just make our way over to the Undercroft. What was for you guys watching at home? Like, when you got here, what was your own reaction to Duviri? I was quite confident that it would be focused on the Drifter just because of the nature of the conversation surrounding the order of things. Do you do Duviri first, or do you do the new war first? And then, of course, having... Is this like a graveyard? Hold on, this is strange, isn't it? Yimi heeded not the warnings of the Lorn Shrines, haunted to her death. So... that to me reads then that this isn't the afterlife. If people can die here, what is the big one? Within the mirror of self, beyond the portal of becoming, exists no thing which thine own self didst not bring. Within the mirror of self, beyond the portal of becoming, exists no thing which thine own self didst not bring.
I wonder what it's like to be a tree.
Yeah, I know.
Or a rock.
Varna heard the song of the Golden Hive. She does not lie here. Of the Golden Hive. Heard the song of the Orokin? Kig, thief, fed to the cyst. Fed to the cyst. Okay. Karksa, sculptor. You added to the world by taking from it. Leem, corpse warden of Necropolis. A poor bed for a life lived among the dead. Hogo, ventured swamp ward. Returned bountiful from his innards a cornucopia of new life. Okay. Now again, this location is known as Titan's Rest. Did I look at these ones? Jin, 5 nights hung upon the inversion tree. What she saw, driven to recount. Jin, 5 nights hung upon the inversion tree. Went to her end chattering. Recount not what was relayed. Hold on. Give me just one moment. I wonder if this is of any relation to this. Let me, sorry, where are my notes? I'm trying to tab out and I can't find my notes. There they are. So, let's do Titan's Rest. A graveyard in Duviri. Now, let me just quickly paste this picture in. Above is an image from the Zariman 10-0. And I'm going to quickly copy this. I don't think it's a stretch, but it's one of these potentials, right? Like, being hung on a tree matches up pretty closely with this Duviri-esque mask that we find hung on the tree. What is the inversion tree? 5 nights hung upon the inversion tree, went to her end chattering. What she saw driven to recount. Jin saw things whilst being hung from this inversion tree. Did she perhaps see what lay beyond the wall? But then whatever she saw on the following 5 nights, drove her to an early death / grave, unable to share what she had seen. Could this be Jin? God, I love this. I love it. This is like my lifeblood. Ula loved the rainbow eels, died of a broken heart. She sings with them now. Oh, what is this? Did you see that? Did a meteorite just land here? There was like a spark of electricity. That was strange. Yimi heeded not the warnings of the Lawn Shrines, haunted to her death. I've no idea what a Lawn Shrine is, but no doubt we'll find out soon. Rune, forever curious, escaped in the night with Scholar's Landing. Remembered here. Isn't Scholar's Landing somewhere we saw? No. No. Okay, this one here. Pol lingered too long in Stitcher's Gulch. Returned to us bound within himself. It's a pretty picture. She beheld that which brooks no beholding. She surrendered her eyes in the wake of her mind. We don't even have a name. She beheld that which brooks no beholding. Surrendered her eyes in the wake of her mind. Makes me think about, you know, staring long enough into the void that it stares back into you. It makes me think of when the Lotus was blinded by the Tenno. I've gotten some Sylph Sealer. I don't know how. Thank you. I'm guessing one of these meteorites destroyed one for me. And Velk, a joy to all, the best of us. Okay, I feel like I should have probably made notes on all of their names in case we run into them again. Awesome, though. Love that. Really love that. Titan's Rest. And what is this meant to be an image of, I wonder? It's a strange epitaph, isn't it? As to what it might represent. Okay, sorry.
That I don't remember. That's good.
Agreed. Okay, let's get out of here. So interesting. We can visit these areas, and there are occasionally going to be interactable things within. Oh, there's another grave.
Okay.
There's another grave. We almost missed this. With a well-meant word, this kind soul drew a king's ire. Lacking a punishment that befit his rage, that king did invent death. Where we shall all go, this soul went first, drawing us behind. God. Let me get a picture of that. This... like, it's so different again from anything we've done. And I say that with every bloody quest we do. I'm like, oh, this is different. Oh, wow, this is so different from what we've just been doing. What is the marker doing? Here we go, down here. Okay, I'm assuming it's... yeah, there we go. I think the marker sorted itself out. Going this way. Okay. What is that there? Oh, no, it's... I briefly landed and stopped flying, which isn't great. Okay. I mean, just look at this! This is glorious!
Nothing but a haphazard mass of chaos under the Imp's rule. Get a portal open.
And now we're back.
I've had enough! We are fixing this mess!
Well, I'll try.
Like an infected wound, the paradox breeds defenders out of the raw void. Contain the paradox.
Oh, I didn't...
the enemy.
I didn't get the full quote there, but okay, so we're pulling these things from out of the void. I mean, it checks out considering we're dealing with Corpus and what have you. I need to defeat 47 enemies. Isn't that a strange number? Why 47? Why not 50 or 45?
Do not relent. The battle has barely begun.
Oh, I'm halfway through, Teshin. What do you mean barely begun? I'm halfway there. For the king! So Dominus Thrax, I'm guessing, was affiliated with the Dax in our world, our reality? And I'm only guessing that because he's got these Dax who protect him here. Why else would you pick that? Unless maybe... I mean, what if Thrax was one of the 7?
The storm. Return to the world above.
I'm just trying to think of who would employ Dax to be their personal guard, and yeah, it would probably be the Orokin, right?
I was the rightful heir, but the boy was chosen. Why is this always happening to me?
Loden, I don't know.
What is wrong with me? Am I not good enough for all of you?
I think he might be a little bit upset. Molten metal! Oh!
Nearby, the paradox you seek.
Molten metal. Finishers deal 40% of the enemy's max health as heat damage with status. That's incredible. But I need to be doing finishes. And the only way I can really do that is to interrupt the spellcast or parry and then finish them. Greedy Heal upgrades my heal by 10%. And Sithel's Outburst. Finish your attacks and imbue your melee weapons with a... I'm probably going to go for Molten Metal. Because I feel like if I can pull that off, that will be incredible for me. Investigate the paradox. Let's check it out. I wonder if we can dive bomb. Oh, God. Well, I mean... yeah, I mean, let's not ever do that again. That was not very fun. That was nerve-wracking. Why can't I play this game, huh? I'm skilled at this game, having now played it against the one and only Ballas. Investigate paradox. Okay, what's going to happen if I touch it? Take figurine part.
Good.
Oh, amazing.
Return to me when you are ready.
Do I not get to use my new ability? Return to... Teshin, I've just gotten a new power. And you want me to come back to you now? fine. I can't even destroy these because I no longer have weapons. Can I run them over? Oh, no, no. When I'm mounted... Yeah, okay, we got our weapon back. Nice. Mounting up seemed to sort of trick the game into thinking I wanted my weapon back. Okay, let's go inside. Geronimo! I tried the bullet jump, forgetting that I'm a drifter. Assemble the... That can't be it. Surely we need more parts than just a single piece. Here we go. We need an arm and a leg. Oh!
I guess we're born with anger.
The music.
An instinct like any other. Like squinting at the sun or flinching from a burn. But some of us... maybe we learn it.
Easy. I have you.
Hey! Respect your elders, young man. Talk.
You saw that ship in the sky? The Zariman?
Yes.
Our child king must be one of those who was abandoned there. A Tenno.
Explain.
You said the Tenno were trying to help me. This paradox stuff. Now you're saying Thrax is one of them? He doesn't seem too helpful.
The history I know. That Zariman ship returned from the void, bringing with it the extraordinary power the Tenno command. But here is a different path, I suppose. A difference in parallel. A paradox in itself.
Okay. What's next?
The world above changes every day following what Thrax feels. Ready yourself for the next day and consider what you have learned.
Okay. Rest by the fire. Okay, hold on. Let me just pause for a second. I'm going to stop recording and then immediately start again just to make sure I don't lose this recording. So, stopping, starting. Okay, we're back. Rest by the fire. It would be my pleasure. That scythe is gone. His walking stick. Oh, there it is. It's back.
It seems that Thrax woke on the right side of his crib today.
I really hope we can take Lua and have Lua running around on our ship. I don't know. I'd really love Lua to be present on the orbiter. And look, there's a Shorzin. We have 12 intrinsics. Not enough to learn anything. That's a shame. Okay, let's go. I'm guessing nothing really has changed. Let's head back out. I love how our arm looks. With the hand splayed open to reveal the Lotus's hand. That is so cool.
Sickening.
Upper Haven. Oh, up here now.
Remember,
the
joy he feels is not lacking in danger. Find the fable hidden and play it out. That way, you may discover the next paradox, the next piece we need.
Okay. Well, once again, this feels very Orican in design, doesn't it? What he has created here. Curax Dole. Sargon Pearl and Agrastone. Oh, wow. Look how much... Hello?
A woman feels like she's swept the same floor for as long as she can remember.
You're sweeping the floor with a rake, which probably doesn't bode well. I mean, it looks like you're raking leaves. Look at those eyes. What a fun design. The music, just the atmosphere of this place is exquisite. I know I'm not meant to be going this way, but again.
Yes? Well, if I'm devoured today, my children will inherit a clean house.
Can I go in? Sorry, I just wanted to go into your home. Curak's doll. Okay. I'm hoping, yeah, we've still got all of our items in there. I was just going to say, because we haven't had a mission complete screen, I wondered if I'd lost all of my items. This is another healing statue, which does bring color back into the surrounding area. I mean, it is beautiful, isn't it? Look at that over there. The chaos of all of those prismatic colors in the sky. And then the Zariman. Let me turn up the music again. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'd love to have some of this music on vinyl record. That's all I'm gonna say.
People love to complain, but you know what I say? The king is doing his best. Besides, I'd like to see you do better.
Sorry, yeah, I don't know if they're gonna plan on doing another vinyl release in the future, but my god. Give us like a 12 LP deluxe limited edition collector's edition everything. It's breathtaking just how gorgeous this game's soundtrack is. Like, you'd think there'd be an area which is maybe a bit lacking, but I don't really have any pain points with the game at all. Like, there's not one section. I mean, maybe the tutorialization of some things is probably my biggest pain point, but it's such a minor thing. Everything else is just exquisite. The world, the design, the music, the feel of the gameplay, the twists and turns in, you know, with the mechanics and just what they're wanting to experiment with. Is that a signpost? Is that like a proper signpost? Yeah, I mean, I don't think I can translate that. It looks more like... Yeah, I mean, maybe you can translate that, but it's just different sized rectangles and yeah. I'll leave that to someone who's smarter than me. So, we've got a mask here. It's not mask. And then another book. Someone's been lounging here. Very nice. Okay. Let's make a move. I like how in that sort of, again, chromatic stuff in the sky, it still forms those same sort of vapor worlds which are synonymous with the void. Okay. Find the hidden royal chest. Which seems to be...
happy so you can stand on your own 2 feet. Something's sitting nearby. You are going to find it.
I'll
by yourself.
Sure. I'll see what I can do. It might take me a minute, but I'll give it my best shot. Soma extract. Okay. Well, it's hidden, so we're not going to just stumble upon it, are we? I did wonder... Oh, hello. Never mind. We've stumbled upon it. Open royal chest. Oh. I've got nothing to say. I enjoyed that a lot. There you go. I do have something to say. I enjoyed that a lot. Cool. Nothing but a dog grabbing in the dirt. Okay, now we've got to pick all these again. Shots deal an extra hit with 40% corrosive.
Hiding its face in play. Mathila hid from the truth.
Okay.
Nothing but joy mattered.
If you missed it, I went for the corrosive one on shots. So we're going to try and build something which allows us to shoot and deal more damage, as opposed to going into melee. Okay, let's fly over. Purge the darkened areas of Liminus. I need this as a wallpaper. Oh, another.
To what do I owe the honor?
You've got your little tootsies out down there. I see them. For free? I was wondering if I could say hello to this Caith. It looks very similar to my Caith. Almost as if it is my Caith. Anyway. Okay. Purge the darkened areas of Liminus. I don't know how exactly you want me to... Oh, I need to go down. Ah. I don't exactly know where I'm going to be able to go down. Let's fly up high. Oh, there it is. This massive crevasse. That would probably be it. Okay, and we'll get our Sirocco out and prepare to enter. I will say, by the way, for the record...
To face the shadows. Oh, but don't be afraid. Everything is joy. You just have to be strong enough to see it.
I will say for the record... Oh, it's the classroom. Hello. Sorry, that was not what I was going to say for the record. I'm glad I played it in the order I did. There's Albrecht. I like going New War into Duviri. Do I think you have to do it that way? No. I think either way is fine. Honestly. Because going into Duviri, having played the New War, I can identify it's the Lotus's Hand. I know who the Drifter is. It's kind of like we're getting the prequel. And that's often the case, isn't it? That you watch a piece of material or whatever, TV show, film, and then in the future there'll be a prequel which expands upon like a character or something that you know of in that universe in a more invested way. And that feels like what this is meant to be. And you can, decide, do you want to do the prequel before you actually watch the thing or play the thing, or do you want to do the prequel after? But it's odd because... Oh. I can't make out what they're saying. I was going to say it's weird though, because it's not a prequel, is it? They're happening simultaneously across space-time. Hopefully you get what I'm trying to say. Like, it's obviously expanding upon who the Drifter is, how Eternalism works, and I think I'm understanding this much more than I otherwise would. So had I done Duviri and then done New War, I mean, I don't know, because I will never know, because I can't put myself in the shoes of someone who doesn't know the information I now know, but I think I'd be a bit more confused. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Not necessarily either. I think it'll depend on the player, to be honest with you. Okay, unlock chest. Oh. Okay, so we're going to want to use the Sirocco, as I said, to deal with this. Nice, there's one. Now we'll come over here. I don't think they're technically spawned in until like... Wow, what awful aiming. Where's he gone? Oh. There we go. Hello? Are you still here? Oh, you're there. That was strange. Ignore my absolute piss poor aim. Sorry. Oh, God. And then we're climbing down here, and there should be one more. Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. Collect reward with pleasure. With pleasure. Boom! Ivani. Okay, Venomous Touch, every third melee, rolling grants, ammo, melee attacks.
You cannot bring happiness to the world by making unhappiness a crime.
Okay, well, Mathila, I will hopefully learn a little bit more about you. Sorry, I was going to say I've just gone for the fire option there on my melee attacks. I'm not reloading my Sirocco as I should be. I've not done that once, I think, despite having done it a lot during a new war. Right, let's climb out, shall we? Kovnik. Okay, and now I need to enter the Undercroft again. So let's boost over. Oh, wait, are we going the wrong way? The marker was all over the shop. I didn't know what was going on. There we go. We're going this way.
The Undercroft is a source of unbridled negativity. We are about joy, and nothing but joy. So your path is clear, isn't it?
It is. I'll see what I can do. I'd love to climb to the top of this, but I don't have enough time to do so.
Endurance
maybe next time.
Defiance.
Oh!
You can endure the Undercroft.
We're doing a survival mission. Okay, I mean, yeah, I love survival. It might be one of my favorite game modes. Just because it's like endless extermination, isn't it? I think because of the nature of the game mode, you run into more enemies. So I like just sort of like holding a room and killing people.
Those you slay may drop concentrated life support.
How about that? Okay. We've only got to do this for 4 minutes. That's fine. But yeah, I would say defense is my favorite game mode. I quite like Disruption when I started running Disruption. Now I'm not as much of a fan, only because I've run it so much in the past week. I cannot tell you how many times I've run the Disruption node on Sedna, trying to get the Gauss chassis. Which, can we just talk about for a second how I hyped up Gauss earlier? Yeah, guys, I've picked Gauss to be my frame for the Duviri paradox. And much like what happened with the new war, I then don't get to bloody use the frame I've picked. I handpicked Excalibur Umbra ready for a new war, and then we didn't get to bloody use him. And now the same is happening here. Never mind. Maybe next mission. If I play my cards right, the game might be kind to me. Okay, are you ready? I'm gonna do something which I know you're all dying for me to do. I pressed my 4 key. Look at that. And you know what? I'm gonna prove something else to you. I can press it again. Incredible, I know. Does he know he can speed up by pressing 2? Yes. Yes, I do. You happy? The only ability that I like all of Volt's abilities, but for me, the one I don't use as much is his third. I do still use it, like in, you know, the right situation, because you can literally, if I just go here, you can place it, pick it up, place another one, and then shoot through these, and you can even go as far as to place multiple more. And each one of these that you shoot through increases your damage. Oh, your electricity damage, should I say. But I don't like having to position myself in such a way. This is fine, carrying around a shield with me. But as for actually like standing still and putting multiple down to deal more damage, I'm not that bothered. I imagine if you're doing things like the Steel Path, it might be more incentivized. Just because of the ramp up in difficulty, like you might want to hold a location and mow down enemies from behind your portals. But not for me. Not for me. When I play Volt, I play it with... I play it in this sort of fashion. Heavily relying on my guns, and then when there are multiple enemies around me, I'll hit 4, which at the minute I can't do because I'm out of energy. But that's typically how I play, and I will enable my speed buff, especially if I'm meleeing. I really like the speed buff plus melee, because you just attack so fast, like a flash. And that's just really fun to have, but yeah, for the most part, that's sort of where I fall. I do think Shock is fun. I wish I could find a better way to power up Shock. I guess going more into my status would really help with that. But yeah, for me, and I don't know if this comes across, I just love the gunplay. I love how the guns feel to shoot, and it checks out once again that Digital Extremes were the masterminds behind Unreal Tournament, because a big part of the reason I loved Unreal Tournament is because of the gunplay and just how the game felt and how fun it felt to click left mouse button with all of my weapons. So yeah, I just love shooting the guns, and I have been defaulting more so as of late to things like the Rubico Prime. I just really, really like the Rubico Prime. That was a very unsatisfying finishing attack. Okay, let's 4. Grab these. Kill you. I've not used the Boltor in a while, but you know what? It might be time. It might be time to go back. Yeah. And it does have a potato in it from when we acquired it in the quest. Oh, I'm out of thingy again. My bad. There we go. There we go. 2 seconds remain and 0. Leaving Undercroft. Thank God. There we go. All right. Now, where are we going to go? We're going to go find the final piece, I guess.
Get it? I do. You all want happiness, but
yes, we do.
Wants to put in the work. Oh, do you think this beautiful light in my heart? Oh, just got there by itself. Do you?
Do you? Mathila, I don't know what to say. You're kind of scaring me. Okay, let's get out of here. I went for Duelist's Advantage, I believe was the name of the perk. Oh, an Aura Worm. Probably shouldn't be shooting it. It looks so similar to the worms we... Can I pause? Yes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find the screenshot, but that reminds me of the worm that we saw flying through the void during the Tiana Pass mission. I don't know where those pictures would be, though, is my problem. Which isn't great. I'm trying to look at all these pictures for something which looks mildly void-esque. Sorry, guys. I might not be able to find it. Oh, no, if you can believe it, I've only gone and bloody found it. Let me go over here. So, Aura Worm is what these ones are called, but let me paste in one that I got a picture of when I was in the void. Which one of these is the best? I got a few. Try this one. There it is. And you can see this is from the video, right, when I was playing Titania. Yeah, that is exactly the same. Exactly the same. It's got the same rings at the back. The same sort of, like, carapace. So I wonder then if these Aura Worms, or if the Aura Worm I saw originated from Duviri, or if Aura Worms are just something which was employed by the Orakin. Is that something they had at their disposal, the creation and the use of these? Okay. Let us go and find this paradox. Should be down here. Here we go. Okay. Grab figurine part.
You found it. Good. So tell me, did Mathila's joy wear off on you?
A little. A little bit.
Kidding.
You think I'm not paying attention? You think I don't know what you're up to? My ducks are searching. We will find your nasty little den soon enough.
The fact that the sky pulses as he speaks is chef's kiss. So good. Okay. So, I'm guessing the final piece will be the head. We've got the leg. This is the arm, I believe. Yeah, and then all we need is the head. Oh! Will it bug out again?
We run toward it. Something, someone. Some wavering oasis of joy and contentment. Sad thing is, most happiness seems to come by accident. Maybe it's not about getting it, but letting it.
I want to count how many candles are on the cake. Hey, Teshin.
You're smiling.
I am not.
His memories are giving you something. As these emotions flow through you, you take from him his singular power over the world.
I don't want sharesies. I want out.
But look, the Dormizone. It's lit up now.
Okay, return to the Dormizone. Let's go. Oh my god. Look at that for a shot. Look at the light bouncing around my character. God damn. Free to play, by the way. Here we go. Oh, that's cute. Okay. So, dare I click the mirror again? Because last time I did it glitched. Maybe it was a once-off. No. No, it wasn't. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Why did I do that? All right, no, but ignore it. Ignore my missing arms.
Oh, shit.
Oh, thank God. We're good.
You hungry?
Go ahead, but save some for Lua.
Oh, the gun's sticking out my hand. Hello? I'm sorry, DE. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to break your game. It just happens. Was this open before? Oh, no, it doesn't open. Sorry. I thought it was open. Okay, I'm not clicking that mirror ever again. It's baiting me. So I'm guessing it wanted me to go in there to reset something in the visuals here. Oh. Hello? Oh. Yeah, I'm guessing something will have changed. The covetous courtier. Hello? Teshin?
Now, do you believe it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Let's go.
I don't know. I guess the only other thing I'd say about the Duviri versus New War thing is I really like the introduction to the Zariman during the New War. Really enjoyed that.
Who is this new friend of yours, anyway? I made you. I kept you safe all this time. There's nothing I can't be.
Ignore him. Play out the day. Let him see that his control has weakened.
How strange that everything's got this green tinge. Okay, reconnect the generator tower. On it. Let's go. I was going to say, these look like eyes piercing the heavens, don't they? It's a great visual. Really great visual. Okay, generator tower. Here we go. Number 1.
The king has these generators built, and then he lets them go to rack and ruin.
Okay, Bomberstein.
Get it running again.
Will do. Let's do it.
Give me a taste of his power.
That looks like an Orican sentry. That thing floating up there. Okay, so I thought I was closer. Turns out I wasn't. Oops, never mind. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ouch. Oh, and then it goes to the next one. I see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... Oh! Can I really stand here and do all of them? No. No, for a second I thought maybe am I like MLG? What's happening here? I'm landing every shot. I think there's another one here. And then this will finish the connection. Yeah, okay, I need to go over here and use this. Unlock chest. Nice. Each shot briefly increases fire rate. With full health, Warframes regenerate 5 energy per second and drift the transference bar, killing enemy. I'll go for the heal. I'm not the biggest fan of the other two.
Oh, Bombastine was admired, even loved. But others were loved more. And that was poison to him.
Okay.
Those sentries look down on me. There goes Bombastine, they say.
Oh.
Fire a shot over his head and watch him jump. Well, today, you're taking them down to
there we go.
Level.
I want to see what's up here. What is... Jump Drifter! There we go. What is this? Lua, what are you doing in here? Lua? Or it might just be like another rabbit, but still. Oh, and oh, what the? What is Lua? Where have you gone? You keep disappearing. Okay, well, we're just gonna leave Lua there for a moment. Yeah, I'm glad you find it funny too. And then we got the shores in. I didn't mean to disrespect the shores in by shooting it, but never mind. Okay, let's go down here and defeat the Dax. So I'm really intrigued by this place because it's suspended. Oh, why can I not fly? Try that again. There we go. That was strange. I just could not go back into flying. Right, here we go. Defeat the Dax. Now, I don't have any buff at the minute, which is going to make me stronger. That was not the...
Bombastine was never satisfied.
Pretend that never happened. Pretend that never happened. I'm sorry.
Ah, I know those Dax. They're the ones that like to use me as a target for their spitting contests. Even the score, would you?
I will do what I can.
I've dreamed of this.
I'm gonna try and sneak up. No, I'm not. I'm gonna try and go for the stealth takedown. Ready for this, guys? Oh, we got it still. Nice. I've accidentally locked on as well because I went to reload, forgetting that I was using my sword. Okay, there should be some more down here. Yeah, here they come. There we go. Nice. That was tricky. Was not expecting that. I'm ready to parry your shot if you want to shoot me, please. Why we just... Oh, now you decide to do something. Okay, whatever. All right, Decree. What do we got? Sweeping Blows, Swooping Miasma, and Stormcaller. Let's go for Sweeping Miasma. So if I do a jumping slide kick...
Behind his acts of kindness and generosity lay but one thought. How can this performance benefit me?
Benefit. I said befit. Sorry. Okay. Are we going to the tower I just climbed? Oh, God, we are.
Undercroft, a seething mass of void-ridden potential, spiced with childish nightmares.
Classic. What I give me some. What a classic combination. Okay, back we go.
History dictates that this Tenno asset was destroyed in a grave setback to the cause.
Ooh.
Let us rewrite that event.
This reminds me of that area. Yeah, this reminds me of the area we visited during the New War. And where that statue is where I saw a statue of none other than, I've got the picture from earlier. It's where we ran into the one and only Albrecht and Trati. Where we got this picture. Give it a second. This one. This it's like very similar locale to that location. Maybe that's what it's meant to be. Okay, let's go. Locate the target.
The winds blow fiercely.
The golden cradle.
Do not relent. Still, the stout bough stands.
Okay. The golden cradle. I wonder who or what is meant to be inside of here. Okay, I need to be a bit more proactive. They are funneling in at a rate that I was not expecting. Reload, reload. There we go. We got there. I don't think really any of my buffs are directly helping me right now. Oh, well. It doesn't matter too much. You can shoot that. Did you know that you can shoot the grenades and then they deal damage to enemies? Like as if you threw the grenade? I never would have expected that to have been the case. But it is in fact how they work. There we go. One there, and then one there. That should be that wave done. Nice. And we've got full energy because I refused to cast any abilities. Amazing.
No time to rest. Already a new onslaught begins.
Again, music, 10 out of 10. Okay, over here. Okay, we will do a little zippity-zappity. Golden cradle. I want to have a closer look at this and see if we can figure out what might be inside. Maybe this is Dominus Thrax's cradle that he's made for himself. I don't know. I'm just trying to spitball. Okay, I think there's an enemy there. There he is. Got him. A few more around the back. There should be an enemy down here somewhere. Oh, they are. Nice. Oh, where am I going? Shit. I did not mean to try. Whatever. Whatever. These things happen. I just went flying. Okay, 2 enemies remain. One there and one here somewhere. There you are.
This battle is already half won.
Now I wonder what we're going to run into.
Stand fast.
Nice. Let's try out the melee weapons for a minute. Just to give them a go, you know. Corrupted Ancient. Hello there. And then over here. I should be doing this viral kick more. That's kind of fun. Do it again. That's... Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. I need to protect the cradle. Hold on. Hold on. I've had enough fun. I remember in my very first episode when I was killing people by just kicking them, a lot of people were like, wait, you can kick? Guys, did you not do Duviri? It's a mechanic that you need to use. One more down here somewhere. And then there should be one more over here. 2 more, sorry. And then we'll kick you.
The enemy has been exhausted.
Come on. Get in. Okay, so I guess with this, we'll now be able to go and find the last piece.
She never sings again. It was me that gave her that voice. It's I who deserves the stage, not that ungrateful harpy. Me!
Me! Okay. Let's go find the paradox and get this doll's head, shall we?
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
Bombastine, I could never hate you. Oh! Oh, shit. It was the aura worm. Well, I'm just gonna bring my cape back. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. Okay, final one. Here goes.
It wasn't me that started stirring up this mess with the executions. You got it in your head to get out. Don't you see now? These stories are for you. For us.
Dominus. I don't know who you're trying to kid, buddy. Here we go. The doll has been rebuilt.
No,
Teshin.
Lua?
Oh, yeah. That's... I don't like the lack of clarification there. Oh, it's a hand? It's not even the head yet?
Nothing's worse than anger, right? It burns your lungs. It ashes the trees. But you can see it, right?
Oh, shit.
And after it passes, maybe something new sprouts up. But resentment is desolation. It salts the soil so that nothing ever grows again.
Didn't see it coming, did you? That I was just using you.
No.
You think there's some magic land outside of here? All there
It's not Teshin.
is war and suffering. Understand?
I think so.
Do you really? You keep calling this a prison, but you know what it really is. It's the only place in the entire universe that is actually safe.
Clearly.
You had it all. A whole world to yourself. But you were bored, ungrateful. You had to bite the hand that feeds.
Get off me, Thrax.
Like Lua, huh?
Like what?
There we go. I'm convinced it's Thrax because where's Lua?
Once upon a time, there was a dying old man.
Hey! God, this is so good. Okay, what am I doing now? What would you have of me?
On his bed, dying, he called to each of his beloved children.
Don't worry, I'm gonna save you. As soon as I've dealt with these guys, who are... There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. I probably should be using the clamps to deal with them, but I'm not because I'm a noob. Oh my god, look! Whoa! Okay, hold on. Look at her! Okay.
Come on, come on!
Bombastine!
For everyone.
Oh, shit! This is sick. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Survive. Yes, I'd like to. I don't know if that is going to spawn infinitely. It seems to be the case. I'm going to try and corral them around a clamp and then boom. Hopefully use that to destroy them. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. What is this over here? Rune marrow. Yes, please. Very nice. Okay, I need to find... Here we go. Another one of these clamps. We'll just, again, bait them over. Do some bullet jumps to sort of bide the time. And then, boom! And we'll do a little zippity zap onto the clamp.
They answered with a hollow longing.
Drifter!
Teshin!
We'll save you, Teshin. Oh! Escape through the portal. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, look at this. They're kind of dabbing. Look. Anyway, sorry. Trying to get the pictures of them before I leave for good. Okay, here we go. Survive again. Oh, we're back in this realm.
So they came to his bedside, one by one, and his firstborn knelt there. And the old man said, my child, Why be your eyes so dry? And the firstborn said, so that I might be strong, father.
Okay.
And so the old man gave to them the deeds for all his lands.
Okay. And I'm guessing the second child and the third child will follow suit in this story. Okay. Once again, I'm going to try and kite them over to one of these clamps. If I just fly in the air, they should be able to get me. And go. Okay, I think a lot of them got stuck down below, which wasn't my plan. We're not here. I thought Dominus would give me more narration, but he's left me. I've been left to my own devices. And like I said earlier, I like to not hear my thoughts. Dominus, please come back and talk to me. I'm scared. Okay. Where's another one of these clamps? I think there was one over here. Yeah, there it is. I'll climb up here. Spin. And then jump. Shoot. Try and kite them into it. Okay. I'm thrown off that there's no gauge to tell me how well I'm doing. It just survive. And I get that's probably why they do it this way, right? To make you uncomfortable. Liminus.
To his second-born, he said again, my child, why be your eyes so dry? And his second child said, I shed no tears, father, for I chose now to remember only the joy you made of my life.
Okay.
And so unto him, the old man gave his family home.
Kind of reminds me of the little bit of ambient dialogue we had earlier when the lady said, if I get devoured today, my children may have the family home. I'll be able to pass on to them my home. Okay, this is the first place we ever came to.
Child had entered. He said again, my child, you were my favorite of all.
Okay.
Why show you no feelings at all?
And now we're gonna kill a bunch of these guys to find the answer. Ah, Dominus, you tease. Blue balling me with the goods. Okay. I'll see what I can do. It's fun how I've been going back to these different locations within the Undercroft in reverse order. Because again, this is the first one we came to at the beginning of our time here in Duviri. Okay. Zippity zappity. I think that might just be how we move forwards. Ignore the clamps. I thought they might be more required, but they die with one hit of shock anyway. And that at least AoEs around them. It's just better, isn't it? I thought I was being smart by using the clamps, but yeah. I mean, look, it's like, I don't know, swatting a fly with a fly zapper. And then there's a cluster back here.
Said to him,
yes.
I feel nothing, for it was I who has killed you.
No way. Okay. Escape through the portal. Let's go. Oh no! Oh, that's so embarrassing. God. Oh. I probably could have saved that had I done a little jump. Oh well. There we go. And away we go. Lua! Our sweet baby.
Where is he?
Don't you worry. Justice comes swiftly in my kingdom.
1v1 me, bro. Oh, as if we got... Why? I'm trying to go for the what do you call it? After the parry, but I can't get it. There we go. Oh, Lua with the assist! Incredible. Okay, let's go find Teshin. Fight to Thrax's Island. How are we gonna shoot them in the head? This is... Oh. There we go. Just gotta wait for them to put their little gun down. Okay. The Execution Calm. Is that the name of the place we're at? The Execution? And the weather's calm? I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, well, I flubbed that. Never mind. Oh!
I've never seen you like this. So ready to fight. It makes me so happy.
Well, I hate to say it, buddy. You're about to perish. God, this is so cool how the weather keeps changing. We don't want to be stuck here for eternity. That's why. It's awful here. No offense. Oh, I thought I... Oh, sorry. I completely missed that. Is it you? I'm somehow missing you. And by somehow missing you, what I mean is I'm not aiming properly. 75 meters away. We're nearly at Thrax's Island. Oh, they blocked my powered up shot. How dare you? Oh, I've missed it. Never mind. Okay. Boom! Oh, now we're in full color.
This much for me.
Full color. Okay, here we go. How great does it feel to come back here with the power we now wield compared to when we were here at the beginning? Okay. Let's keep going. Okay, I'm having to delay my shots against them because if I shoot too early, they just block it. So I think I'd rather try and bait in a attack so I can then shoot them mid-attack. And this is the bridge. Can we now summon Kaith? No. Oh. Oh, I love that hood. Hell yeah, okay. Was not expecting the aura worm from the top row. Mom! Yes! Come on! Oh, hold on. He's death. Yeah, I bet it is. Death by impalement. Okay, that doesn't sound as good.
Teshin?
Come on.
Teshin!
I somehow doubt he will hear you, but I appreciate the sentiment. Okay, here we go. Great shot. Well done. Oh, for God's sake. You saw none of this. Okay, keep moving. Great. Again, I kind of wish that charged shot had like a bit of an AoE on it. Is that greedy? Probably, because it already deals so much damage. So the Lamentus that we are receiving appear to be like their wristbands. I wonder if it's through the wristbands that like they act as a conduit for these souls, these memories of the dead. One more. Okay. Teshin! Sorry, I thought I'd try and see if I could do what the Drifter did. Here we go.
Teshin.
Take care of Lua for me.
There's no way he dies here. Come on.
I will.
You're feeling now.
There's no way. There's no way. Hold space to climb, left control to dive. Left click to breathe, fire! Oh my god! What? Oh my god! Okay. Dive, 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 dive. Dive and breathe. And dive again. We want to dive further. There we go. That'll do it. Yeah.
Stop this childish tantrum right now.
No. You're not my mum. W and thing to climb and dive. Don't worry.
I don't care how angry you get. You can't change yourself.
I can. I feel emotion now. I'm no longer suppressed. Maybe now, through feeling my emotion, I can shape the void and escape. Nope, disagree. Here we go. This is awesome. Here goes nothing. Like a boa constrictor. Very nice. That's the bit. The book. Oh, wow.
Dominus, oh Dominus. His curse upon you. Suvatasa Shabra Zuharvash
Yes! Oh, that's so good!
You're thinking, is this real? Or some fevered
dream?
You did it. You took control.
I always had it. Thrax didn't make this place.
No.
You did. But you reset it. You gave it all back to him. Why?
I guess it felt like a good trade. So, what's next?
Those beyond the wall have helped you. You will need to repay that debt. But you've earned your freedom. A way through the paradox and out of the spiral. Be warned. You'll not be as you are now, but as you were then. Do you see it? The other side.
Wow.
I see it.
What will you do?
Well, this is I'm guessing this is the end of the Duviri paradox, and this is the beginning of using it as a location we can visit as like an aside from the star chart. I'm gonna leave to see if that concludes it. You may return to Duviri through the Orbiter's navigation console. When ready, you may enter the origin system through the Dormizone. Okay, well let's leave and see what happens.
Sometimes you get stuck. Sometimes you go numb. The color drains away. You stop trying. And that just feeds the spiral going down. Maybe you'll get lucky one day. You see yourself in the mirror and snap out of it. But for some of us, it takes more. A friend, a stranger, a story.
A helping hand.
Helping hand.
That was really good. Really, really good. The Duviri paradox quest complete. Enter the kingdom of Duviri. Wow. Well, no doubt we will come back again in the future. Probably in the next episode, to be honest with you. I really want to, explore and see what we can now do in Duviri. Maybe the game will tell me? I do have mail. This might be Tenno bomb. Or it might be something related to the story. It is. Persuading, this is from Akrathis. Akrathis? Testing. Drifter, can you read this? Persuading the Zariman's own resident archivist to allow me to access your residence was not easy. A fearsome entity called Melika. Melika is still on board? Oh my god, that would be huge to sit down and chat with Melika. She insisted I needed a pass prepared by my teacher. In case we have not already spoken, I am Akrathis. In case we've not already spoken because of the nature of Eternalism. Archivist of Duviri, and I believe I know who you are. Better perhaps than you do. As a token of trust, I enclose this curious blueprint. The blades are modeled on Master Teshin's, but weighted for Warframe use. Clearly they are meant for you, Akrathis. Okay, so we're going to go back and farm more of that. Mountain's Edge and Tales of Duviri. An instructive storybook by Eularia and Trati. Hello? Oh. Okay, before I wrap up, okay. Let's just go see what happens if I go and pay a visit to Mother. Does she reference
Tenno.
the book in my possession? Can I tell her that I went to Duviri? I'm guessing she... Oh, mission complete. Oh. Oh, thank you. 2 hours, 31 minutes. Thank you, gamer. Thank you so much. Yes. Let's see if she has dialogue pertaining to Duviri.
My father was only a man in the end, as is my husband. They all have their flaws and their frailties.
Nope, okay,
Very well. I am reasonably certain I shall see you again.
I'm reasonably certain I will see you again as well. Okay, exit Necrolisk. Guys, that was absolutely incredible. And again, maybe before we wrap up, I will quickly poke my head back in just to see what happens. Duviri? Anger Spiral. Oh, the circuit. Warframe only, battle through an endless chain of missions. The Duviri experience. Duviri as it was intended to be played. Story and side objectives together. And the lone story. Just the spiral story. Duviri devoid of all side objectives. And then Dormizone, which is on the Zariman. And I suppose this is where I should reveal something. One of the spoilers I had was that the Zariman was somewhere we could go. Is it a huge spoiler? Yeah, I mean, I found about it. I found out about it early enough. Wait a second. What? I can decorate? Holy shit. Sorry, I found out about it early enough that it did feel like a bit of a spot. Oh! Interact with Agrathis!
Ah, I thought it was you. And I have a pretty good idea what you're up to. Oh, I wouldn't tell anyone. Not with your reputation.
Okay.
I think we could be useful to each other. I've built up quite a collection over the years, and you can get your hands on things I never could. So, trade? Don't tell me you're not curious.
What? Kullervo's archive? Enigma archives? What browsewares? Orworm, Arena Simulacrum, Castletown Scene, Yao Shrub, Duviri Flask. Pistol Riven mod, 5,000 Kuva for 10 Pathos Clamp. A former blueprint. Sure. Sure,
It's
okay.
no wonder this place is in the state it's in, when there's a child on the throne.
I know.
Of course, some said it should have been Loden.
Loden says that himself. Enigma Archives. Watchful Paragrim. What do I buy these with? Enigma Gyrum. Duviri Scales, Duviri Lectin. So these are all things you can decorate with. Okay. And then Kullervo's archive.
Kullervo's hold can be sighted just off the mainland. The place is steeped in anger, sorrow, and fear, so you only need to wait for one of our king's darker moods. My archives note that the island was first formed when a ball of fire descended from the sky. It bored a hole straight through the ground.
Okay.
And from the tainted debris, a dungeon spontaneously arose, complete with Warden to berate its sole prisoner, the Warframe Kullervo, for his many crimes.
All right. That's fun. That's quite fun, isn't it? Awesome.
Nothing tickled your curiosity?
I can't buy any of it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm unable to. What is this? There's something here that I can interact with. Lost Islands of Duviri. What? This is just my codex. Which, speaking of, let me show you. I don't know if I can, actually. No, I can't. I'll have to show you another time. Enter Duviri. Well, I'll leave that for now. I'll leave that for now. And there's obviously our reflection. Hello. So if we go to leave Dormizone. Yeah, I had it slightly spoilt for me that we would go to the Zariman. And there is an episode, I don't remember which episode it was, where you can see me, I cut away because I went, it's basically, come with me, universe, factions. It was around the time we went to the, we were dealing with the Kuva Grineer. And I put in Kuva, and I thought, oh, well, let's have a look and see, you know, if we can learn more about them and like how the Kuva empowers them. If I click on Kuva Elite Lancer, Kuva Fortress, and Zariman. Zariman. So I knew we would be going to the Zariman at some point. Have I met any Kuva Elite Lancers on the Zariman yet? No. No. So it probably is still a bit of a spoiler for me, and please don't elaborate, but yeah. That was a bit of a blow. Not like my enthusiasm is still there, but it was like, oh well, moving on. So I hid that from the video because I didn't want people to be like, that, I guess. Yeah, I didn't want people to tell me anything. So yeah. Either way, Duviri, 10 out of 10. Thoroughly enjoyed that. And it really taps into, coincidentally, the notes I started today's episode with. You know, the nature of time, and I believe, was it in here? Talking about how emotion can reshape the world around you. And how through our time in Duviri, we slowly find a way to feel. Why are you sat up there? What the hell is happening? You're meant to be in your bed. Why are you floating? Princess Peep Peep. Oh, well, whatever. Yeah. We'll have a proper deep dive into all of the nitty gritty. I'd do it right now, but we're like over 3 hours and I desperately need to go. So yes, if you are watching this when I'm uploading these, this might be my last story video for a week or two, just while I'm on my holiday break. I might look to make a update video for next year. Sort of like a, hey, thank you for joining my journey. Here's what to expect as we move into 2026. The quick leads sort of like rattle off a couple things that you can expect to see and maybe hear in this video, should I make it. Finishing the playthrough, of course, I want to catch up on all things Warframe. When I am caught up, I would love, like I get chills even thinking about doing this. I'd love to try my hand at putting together some lore videos for you all that would be, again, this is such a broad term, but would try and be as cinematic as possible. I'd put a lot of effort into the narration, the voiceovers, of course. Like I really want to do a good job. So when I'm caught up, I'll be able to look over the vast sea of story and figure out, oh, that would be fun to talk about. That would be interesting. You know, the nature of Eternalism, the history of the Orokin. Maybe like little primers for people. Like, hey, this is what the Warframes are. Yes, you've played the story. Yes, you've played the game. But just in case you need a refresher, here's a 10 to 15 minute long deep dive into the nature of the Warframes. If that's something you guys want, I'll be making it for you. Anyway, I do need to go. I love you all to pieces. Thank you very much for watching. Duviri was amazing. I will see you very soon for a new episode. So, for now, I'm out of here. Have a good Christmas or holiday season if you're watching this in December. It might be the new year. It might be multiple years in the future when you're watching this. Hey, have a great day. And if it just so happens to be Christmas season again, have a good Christmas. Anyway, for now, fare thee well, everyone. I'll see you next time.